Hey you guys, I just wanted to make a short video about something else, something I've been thinking about, which is kind of important, and it's about faith. And I just got home and poured myself a cup of coffee because it's pretty cold here in Denmark. We had an early summer, and I turned off the heat in my apartment, and I've been airing out all day, so it's a bit chilling in here, and I'm kind of cold. My hands are cold from walking out, but yeah, I wanted to make another video about what it states in the Corinthian 13:13. If you want to look it up, it says faith, faith, hope, and love. These things will abide, and the greatest one is love. And how many people have thought about that? That's actually pretty deep. I've been thinking a lot about that the past few days, but for a long time, really. It's probably 20 years ago since I was talking with an old guy that I used to study the Bible with, and yeah, faith, hope, and love. These three things will abide, and the greatest one is love. It literally means, and it's not that simple, but because it's pretty deep. Love is important because by love you're gonna have your fruits measured. How much love you put into things, into other people. It's not about how much money you got in your bank account, even though God, He can really bless you. So I'm not sure about that, but I believe it's the faith, hope, and love. It comes from your heart. I wanted to find the Bible, whatever, because I wanted to show you that's where the fruits are from. It's in my kitchen, so whatever. And Jesus, He said, I'm the way, I'm the truth, and the life. I'm the way, I'm the truth, I'm the light. Life. And because if you want to sustain faith, hope, and love, you got to listen to Jesus. Jesus, He said, don't follow your heart, because your heart can be deceitful. And I believe when He said those things, I'm the way, I'm the truth, I'm the life, that was a direct reference to faith, hope, and love. Everybody can feel love, and that's why most people, they think the most important thing in life is just to follow your heart, right? But your heart can be deceived. And we're living in the end time, and in the end time, when things get harder and more difficult, and this also goes for age, the older you get, love for life can kind of fade, and also you might feel that other people can be pretty cold towards each other, towards you, because older people are easily left out. We tend to forget sometimes our elders and the importance of life, really. And yeah, the way is love. The way is love. Love throughout your whole life. And everybody knows the importance of love. They will follow love. But in the end times, and with age, love can fade. It can turn into a feeling that doesn't feel good, a discomforting, I wouldn't say hate, but a lot of people with age, they have a tendency to fill their heart with hate, and the love kind of fades. these people can still have hope. Hope for better things. Hope for a new life after death. You know, when you're old and you're not young anymore, and people don't smile at you because you're young and handsome anymore. Hope is it's not more important than love, because love is the way you get hope and faith and so on. It comes from the Bible. I must be blind. My Bible is right here. Duh. But yeah, whatever. Back to what I was saying. In the end time, hope will have a tendency to fade away from a lot of people, because the world is getting colder, and there's so many things dividing us, and it's hard to keep love. With that, I also wanted to say, Jesus, he said, love your neighbor, love your enemies. Love is the strongest one, as it says. The strongest one is love. Of faith, hope, and love. I don't think love is the strongest one when it comes down to it, but you can't deny that everybody knows that the meaning of life is love. You gotta have love for each other. You gotta love your neighbor, you gotta love your enemy. Like Jesus said, and if you can't love your enemy, you're gonna have a lot of enemies. Peace, world peace, peace between people. It's built on love and understanding. Peace, love, and understanding. You also know that expression, and I don't think that's from the Bible, but it's wisdom in its own way. And but Jesus, he made a direct reference. I believe that when he said that I'm the way, I'm the truth, and I'm the life. Because everybody will feel love, and everybody knows the truth about love. That without love, you cannot have a good life. And with life coming to pass, with age, and with the end times approaching, people's love are gonna. It seems like it's fading, and then there will be hope. For elder people, hope for a new life after death, hope for a better generation, hope for a better future. It's still there. But hope doesn't come as easy as love. And in the end time, we know that this world is going to pass. It's going to come to an end. And when the world comes to an end, or very close to it, when you see how bad things are getting, you can still kind of keep hope. But when you see the world in flames, if you live in war times, if you live in a time of hunger and need, and lack of love in the world, you kind of lose hope. And in the end time, when this world is on fire, and God's people know this world is going to pass, it's going to have to come to an end. That's promised. It's gospel. It says so in the Revelation. The Revelation is not put in there just to scare people. It's for people to find their faith. Because when the thing seems worst, and the world is on fire, and you're living in war, and there's not enough food or clean water for the people that you love and care about, the people that have faith, they're going to be the light of this world. They're going to be the life in this world. They're going to be the way. You understand? It might seem darkest just before sunup, and I don't know if that's true. It kind of gets lighter and lighter before the sunup, I know, but before sunup you don't see the sun, and there's no light in this world. But then sun comes up, and with faith, when the world is on fire, you know everything is gonna come to an end. It's important to know that this world was promised to end. When you see the world on fire and you absolutely see the devil in everyone, have faith still. Because otherwise you're not going to make it. Faith is the most important, I believe, because you can't have faith without following the good book. You can't have love and hope and faith in the end if you don't follow the book, if you don't follow the way and the truth and the life. Trust in life. Trust in what Jesus, he said. Because there will be a new world. And if you have faith, hope will sustain. Love will sustain. They will stay in your heart. But if you don't have faith, I believe that love is going to disappear first. Hope is going to fade. Love turns to hate. Hope turns to despair. But faith, if you have faith, nothing can touch you. Not even the devil, not death. There will be no death. There will only be new life. So, the importance of faith. A lot of people, they think that with love, what can go wrong? But in this world, without the good word, without the Bible, those things are going to pass too. So find your faith. Faith is important. So that's all I wanted to say. Love your neighbor, love your enemy, hope for a better future. And when it doesn't work out anymore, keep faith. You can have the devil right in front of you and laughing at you, lying to you. But you're going to be all right if you have faith. If nothing can kill your faith, strengthen your faith, have faith. That's the most important. It's not the most important, but that is what is going to sustain hope and love. So with that said, I wanted to cut it off here again. Well, just an example of why this world is getting evil. I mean, this weather we have with no sun outside. You know, in Britain, in England, they wanna block out the sun. They want to block out the sun with chemtrails. And chemtrails is a conspiracy theory, right? If you Google what is chemtrails, Google AI, it will tell you chemtrails is just a conspiracy theory. But try and Google what is geoengineering. And it will say, well, there are different kind of ways of geoengineering. You can block out the sun with a... I don't think they use the word chemtrails, but that's one of the techniques. And in England, in Britain, there's a government-funded experiment right now going on, and they want to block out the sun to prevent global warming, which is absolutely bonkers because in Britain, you know, it's raining like once an hour or something like that. I don't know, but that's like if you take the whole year and you whatever. There's not that much sun, seriously. Like the summers up here is it's very dim and sometimes pretty cold. So, but they wanna block out the sun, and today it's really blocked out most of the time, and it's just you can kind of see the sun through a veil of clouds, whatever it is. But that experiment, they call it, it's an acronym, they call it Satan. Satan, they call it that. And there's a lot of conspiracy theories, but If you don't want people to think that there's something evil going on, they probably shouldn't call it that, right? Satan. I'm telling you guys, this world is insane, and a lot of the Christians, they probably know that the devil is not hiding anymore. He's out there everywhere, influencing young people, influencing everyday life in so many ways. Even the church. It's very, very fucking, sorry my language, it's very sad that that's the way it is, but it is. And yeah, we live in the end times. So find your faith, you guys. Faith, hope, and love. This world won't sustain, but you can. So that's all I wanted to say. God bless everybody out there. See you. Take care.